This life has taken its toll. You said goodbye too many times before. Okay, what do we have here? Artmore. Man, this guy's everywhere I go. Hey, Richard. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. El Pistafo. Hey, dude. What's up, El Pistafo? I have two cats with me today. The door is closed, so no more should show up. I have my Caramel, whose head is kind of wet because I have been combing him with a wet comb. He's kind of got a flea problem now. Well, they all do, I guess, but his is pretty bad. So he gets first comb. And I have Ghost with me. He's not terribly clean either. Vic Chavez, what's up, man? Not much. Combing my kitties. Cameron's going, why aren't you combing me? I want me comb, not him comb. And of course, the cats are causing havoc. Jen Ramirez, hello, Richard. How's your night been? There's something in front of the screen. It's been okay. El Pistafo, getting ready to head out. Hartmore, Richard, you're my favorite YouTuber. I'm not kidding. Um, could that be because you have low standards, Hartmore? I don't even think I'm a very good YouTuber. I'm not famous. I'm not that attractive. And I'm not that funny. Pat Sant, my sister is really good kisser. Ew! Artmore, you are funny. No, I'm fat. Although the two are not mutually exclusive. Come on, Ghosty. Tomorrow we get to do this with the fleeing agent. Won't that be fun? Won't that be fun? Yes. 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 One of the problems with Ghost here is he's not as used to being handled. So he's not as cuddly as Caramel, who is very used to being handled. El Pistafo, you do great Russian voice. Why, thank you, El Pistafo. I'm very proud of my Russian voice. Although everybody seems to prefer Mr. Fabulous, I don't know what's up with that. Bene Figo, bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur. It's like you have a wound here, Caramel. And your ears aren't exactly looking clean either. El Pistofo and the Count. Artmore, what are your thoughts on seafood? Depends on the seafood. Primarily down for salmon, not so much squid. El Pistofo is laughing. I love the Chunha Buffet. You love Chunha Buffet. Well, okay. Benny Thingo. I suck. Thank you. Thank you, Benny. Thank you for suck. You got something right on top here. Normal. Wasp, Richard. Yes, wasp. Indeed. Well, I'm feeding my two kitties. Liam, how are you? Be honest. Well, my second job is still not taken care of, so that's a real pain in the neck, and I'm still not making enough from YouTube to counteract that. And I'm not even going to know how much I'm not making on YouTube for a couple of days. Benny Thiago, I subscribed. I got that, Benny. Just messing with you, bro. You know, the other day I ran into a lot of French people. And they were like, excuse me, we have a French accent. We know it is hard for you American to understand us. And I said, it's no problemo, monsieur. But I don't know if that even means something in French, because that was Spanish. This kitty has taken its toll. You said goodbye too many times before. Turning monetization on for this live so I can make some money. El Pistafo, China Buffet! Normal, Wasp Richard. Didn't you already ask that? Liam, how are you? Be honest. Crappy. Benny Thiago, I subscribe. Liam, oh man, normal. Or bodyguard are adorable. Your bodyguard are adorable. Oh, my cats. Okay, yes. Liam, same. Azeron888, that's a lot of cat. Not so many as I normally have. Last night I had 4 of them. Pet Sant, I have one clean underwear in a couple weeks. Or I haven't worn clean underwear in a couple weeks. Well, thank you for sharing, Mr. Growth Out. How about you go change your underwear? Wikidemon, get a gaming PC. Let's play video games. I have a gaming PC and I don't have time for video games. El Pistafo, Spanish is close enough. See. Liam, what's your second job? My second job is the one where I guard infrastructure. My first job is where I guard a historic building in downtown Los Angeles. See, the problem with my second job is when you do it well, they're like, oh, let's put you someplace where there's a lot of work. And the places where there's a lot of work, unfortunately, conflict with my first job. And as I consider my first job to be considerably more stable than my second job, I'm not interested in the places that are a lot more work because I wouldn't be able to work my first job. Oh, Caramel, you look like bloody murder. Do I have a receptacle for cat hair? Yes, I do. Oh, yeah. Normal, just for pet sank underwear. Hmm? Liam, that's cool. Have you ever been to Japan? No, I have never been outside the United States. I've been from California to Philadelphia, but never outside. Hey, Pistaffel, do you think Germany would have gotten the bomb if they had more time? It's possible. I mean, on the one hand, Germany was a lot more of a concern. But to be dead honest with you, I don't. I mean, one of the reasons, and just one of the reasons we dropped the bomb, was to tell the Russians that we had the bomb and we know how powerful it is. And that's just one of those sad facts of history. It's possible that dropping the bomb actually saved more lives than it took. But that depends on how you count saved lives and, um, how many lives you consider to be responsible, or the bomb to be responsible for taking. Wicked Demon, yep, that's how they do you at Amazon. Worked there for a while because I enjoyed the hard work. Probably is when you have the highest production, they expect you to hit that every day. Boss, again, I was guarding critical infrastructure, and there's something like, a 0.01 chance that the problem I detected would actually cause a major incident. But I kept detecting that problem day in and day out and getting the boss's friends in trouble. So, you know, let's hope let's hope that what I found to be the problem never becomes an issue, because if it is, the ninth largest economy in the world will come crashing to a halt. Liam, I'm there now. Okay. Pet Sant, I just started a new job. I didn't work all winter, so now I'm poor. My mom says my dad won't be coming back from the store, but I know she's just kidding. I I'm sure he just got lost 2 years ago. Yeah. Brian Vivar. Sup, Richard? Sup, Vivar? I used to have a cousin named Brian. Died in a car accident. Oh, Byron. My bad. Sorry. Everyone says Brian. Yeah, I'm dyslexic. Byron. Have you been here before? Because I know I've heard the name Vivar, but don't know if I've actually spoken to you. I'm scratching Caramel's butt. He's going, yes, scratch my butt, scratch my butt. Byron says, how you doing? No, I'm new. Um, I'm doing. I mean, we just kind of hang out here and discuss whatever's going on in the world. People have said that I should probably come up with a theme for these, but this has been working so far, but I do them like so much. Pet Scent, do you ever have to work, or do you have to work today? Yes, I do. I have to be at work at 3 o'clock. So in about 11 hours. Liam, what's your biggest wish in life? To resolve my mother's estate. She died when I was 10. I am now 45. Been dealing with this my whole damn life. Demon FN, hi. Byron Vivar, hey buddy, you should make it about yourself. The live. It's kind of what I'm doing, bro. I mean, I do include my pets, of course. Although what I've had to do is I've had to limit the amount of kitty because there is just too much kitty in my life. But I mean, I needed to have some me time with Ghost here. Byron, listen, anything but love. Never gonna fall in love again. Never gonna fall in love again. What do you think, Ghosty? You're going, oh yes, that's how I like it, just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Oh yes. This is not a flea comb, by the way, if any of you were wondering. It's just a regular old comb that my cats barfed on this morning. So, washed it off. Byron, trust me, Kitty is nice and all, but you need to get drunk with some friends in the plains. Yeah, I am a food blogger. It's one of the things I do. And if I had enough money, and I don't know what enough money would even be, but I would probably buy a nice bottle to review, and then go to a friend's house, be like, okay, we're gonna finish this bottle. You're all gonna tell me what you think, and then I'm gonna rate my review. So yeah, I mean, on Random Street Theater, I do food reviews. I just finished filming a review for the new McDonald's crispy strips there. Pet Saint, you have a great hairline. I wish I wasn't balding. My mom says it's because I play with myself too much. That's getting gross, and yes, I am balding, so thank you for bringing that up. Rusty says good day. Brian Vivar, what would enough be the power of cinema? By the power of cinema, yeah. Here's the thing. I need to scrape together money to pay my lawyers. I have my father's estate to address. Once that is addressed, I can address my mother's estate. So, I mean, in order for me to do that this or next month, there's no possibility of me getting there this month. But I mean, if I made like $2,000 off YouTube this month, and I called up a friend or two, and they said, "Yeah, sure, we could do it next month," I would probably do that. But there's a lot of things to do. Like one thing I want to do is there's a pirate themed restaurant by Knott's Berry Farm. I live in Los Angeles. And Knott's Berry Farm is one of our amusement parks. It's actually in Orange County, I believe, but it's not far from Disneyland. And I want to go to the pirate themed restaurant and, review it and bring a friend and all that. It's like, yeah, okay, that's going to be like $200 for the day. And then I have to talk to the manager and see if they're down with it. So there's a lot going on there. Scratch the kitty, scratch the kitty, scratch the kitty. like that, don't you? Oh, yes. 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 Of course, that waving of the tail is pretty much him saying, put me the fuck down. Even though he's purring, he's a happy boy. There, oh, yes. There you go. Yes. Rusty Dog, I love movies. So do I, Rusty. Norwegian Beast. In gay, can you tell me that's okay? That's okay. It's not gay, it's fabulous. What's wrong with you people? Why do you think everything is gay? Byron, yes. I want to second you on that, brother. Okay. Derek Jurgen. Yo, bro, how you been? I've been, bro. Byron. Kitty misses your caress. He's not normally this cuddly. Derek. Late night? Indeed. I got off at 2:45 this morning. Pet Saint, why do you favor the cat? Are you cat racist? What? Why do I favor one of my rarest animals? He's a flame point. They're very rare and quite beautiful, and they tend to be particularly loving. Now I've also got my big caramel here, but I mean I had to choose which cats to be in this room. I hadn't spent a lot of time with Ghost here lately, so that's why I chose him. I wish I could be doing this with Ash, who's a dark tortoiseshell, but she is not. I mean, she freaks out when I pick her up. Where was I? Liam, do you have a dog? No, I do not. I no longer have a dog. I had two dogs. I had a Doberman Pinscher and a chocolate Labrador, and my neighbor poisoned them both. But he is roasting in hell now, so, I guess it all comes around. Byron, when a cat fully trusts you, it shows you care for it. I don't know. I've had few cats that trust everyone. Angel A, the cat loves him. Yes. Rusty Dog, cats can sense heart attacks. Yes. Liam, oh man. Pat Saint, you should get a mini monitor lizard. No. Byron, hey Richard, you got a moderator? No. I pretty much just deal with the trolls. People people kind of get a kick out of me trolling them back, so that's what I do. And I mean, once you pick up a troll, they tend to come back. And when they come back, you get more views. Caramel. Caramel, the people want to see your lovely orangeness. Yes. Come here, floofy boy. Yeah, his hair is getting on the matted side. The problem with this particular long hair cat in California is they shed like hell, and their hair can get quite matted. Oh, Byron. Hey, Richard, you got a. Read that. Hit hard. Heh. Any favorite games? StarCraft. It's pretty much my favorite game of all time. I have never played WoW, or I have played WoW, but I never got very far in it. I really don't have the time. I played Diablo, but I never really could, like, get into Diablo. Pat saying, in grade 7, I dedicated my pants in art classes. Okay. Hawk as mocking cat terpillar. So you rather have a full breed, rare breed cat than save one from rescue. Obviously, you don't know much about cats. Um, I found Caramel here in a gutter. Or, well, a homeless man found Caramel in a gutter. He was a kitten, and he was alone in a bag. And he just came up. I was working at a homeless shelter, and this homeless man, I'd never seen him before, said, "You know, I've got some kittens. Found them in the gutter." And I said, "Well, let's have a look." And so I adopted them, because that's who I am. Now, again, um, this is Caramel. Ghost here is the child of one of my other cats. So I did not go to a shelter and get him. He simply was born, and now I have him. But because the flame point or leucistic Siamese is rare, I have a particular fondness for that type of cat. Okay, I have, a Bombay. I have a chocolate York. But these things are very hard to come by. So I don't take care of my other cats any less, but my flame point is, it's kind of a prized possession. Rusty Dog, there is a Doberman pinscher in town. He goes around pitching Doberman? Pinching Doberman. Okay. Rusty Dog, does anyone on here play Animal Crossing? Byron, what kind of question is that? There are lots of dumb questions here. Everybody here is judgmental. This is the internet. Corazon Oscuro. Hello, Mr. Richard. Hope all is well. East of Russian Federation, I love you. Dos Vidanya, Richard. Hello. Rusty Dog, Byron, a normal question about video games. And that's not the question I think Byron was talking about. Hookah smoking caterpillar. So the answer is yes. Okay, dude, his mother's not a Siamese. Again, you're just dumb. You smoke too much hookah. Maybe there was something else in there. Byron, Rusty Dog, I was talking about caterpillar. Yeah, I figured that. Rusty, oh, I see. Byron, ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. We are cat need, if you please. SOB that killed my dogs also shot a Siamese that I called Arcturus, but I never really got to take care of him. Byron, that hookah comment was gold. Not a very lit chat today. Only 12 people watching. Maybe I just needed more cats. And my computer is going slow. Oh, I lost the internet. Am I still on, guys? Yes, I am still on. Slow him on the camera. I want to see his face. Oh, here. He has a bit of a cold still. There we go. Yeesh. Itchy. Come on. Yeesh. Can you show them the beautiful blue eyes of yours? As opposed to an albinistic animal which would have pink eyes, leucistic animals have blue. There are leucistic sharks, leucistic turtles, leucistic humans, and many other leucistic creatures. Leucism is not the absence of pigment, but the reduction of it. Rusty Dog. Are Siamese cats the white ones with the black faces? They tend to be shades of brown. With darker colored tails and ears. El Pistafo, Richard. Laundromat or home appliances? I have home appliances. Corazon. What is the PC background this time? That is actually the padding of a chair. Upholstery. VM, hello Richard. Byron, beautiful work. VM, hello Richard again. Byron, thank you for caring for Caramel Richard. Oh, I love animals. What do you want? My mother loved animals. I love animals. That's why I have so many damn cats. Rusty Dog, hello VM. VM, hi Rusty. How do you do? How do you do? VM, Rich, have you ever visited any comedy clubs in LA? No, I have not. Neither as a patron nor as a comedian. Rusted Dog, I would love to own my own tiger. I love tigers and collect tiger memorabilia. Byron, you should a stand-up. You only get to live once. Yeah, I mean, the comedy in Hollywood is not far from my work, so I have talked to them about doing a set, but I mean, from what I understand, they're pretty busy, so I don't even know if I get the time. And then, like, what if my other job calls me like, hey, would I go to a comedy club and do a 10-minute set, or go and get 8 hours of pay? Yeah, that's the question. Rusty Dog, I'm fine. Corazon Oscuro, Richard, John Candy, or Chris Farley? John Candy. Chris Farley was a drug addict. Again, you guys are not very lit today. VM, do you have stage fright? No, I don't. No, I've performed on stage. Um, People have actually paid money to see me both act and sing. In high school, I was Jonathan Brewster in Arsenic and Old Lace, and I performed a character in 100 Years of Broadway. In college, I was Van Helsing in Dracula. In junior high, I played Caliban in Shakespeare's The Tempest and Snug the Joiner in A Midsummer Night's Dream. So yes, I have done acting. I am a trained actor. It's just the simple fact that, I mean, every time you try to make money in the arts, people just kind of smack you down. And it's a very exclusive club full of people that aren't very nice. Byron, run a petition. Also, set the time. Make the big welcome. Watch and get stoned too. You're really gonna. Byron, do you even live in LA? Rusty Dog, I do stand up comedy. I stand up and people laugh at me. Byron, Lymphmo. That wasn't. That's any industry. VM, Irish Jew, Laurence Olivier over here. Rusty Dog, I play Pontius Pilate in an Easter play. El Pistafo, I scroll through a few live streams. All had low views. Yeah, it's probably just a bad time. And like I say, try to do these for an hour. then I try to get some sleep. Oh dear God, what did my cats do this time? There was some glass, and it didn't break, but there was some glass in that. Byron, I live in New York. It's a 3 hour flight. You really gonna fly down here on a Tuesday to see me? That's dedication. Il Gustavo. I heard a glass bottle. Yes, me too. VM, do you like improv? I think you do very well in an improv group. Not a big fan of other actors is kind of the problem. I mean, other actors think the world of themselves and think that the reason that they're not making money at it is because that you can't make money at theater, as opposed to the truth, which is they suck. So, I mean, yeah, I could do okay in improv. I'm really good. Like, improv is basically a lesser form of Dungeons and Dragons. And I did Dungeons and Dragons, and people loved to play Dungeons and Dragons with me because I came up with, really cool things to say and very deep, complex characters. And Caramel has fleas. So yeah, I do fine in improv. Rusty Dog, I love those cats. VM, do you? Or yeah, Red VMs, Byron, hell yeah. Nico Vlad just wanted to brag outright that like 10 cops on foot 40 minutes ago too quick. Okay, Nico, sounds like you're gonna get arrested soon. Byron, they suck, haha. Yes, dude, you wouldn't believe. Rusty Dog, I live a lot further than that from New York. Yeah, yeah, he lives in Australia. Flea is a jolly good fellow. El Pistafo, Jaws 1 or 2, definitely not 3. Jaws 2 is kind of a remake of Jaws 1. Jaws 1 is considered the better movie. In fact, all the sequels to Jaws put together did not make the same money as Jaws. Byron, you got flea shampoo? Yes, I do. Well, not shampoo. I have flea spray. I have cottonseed oil flea spray and mint. And it was in here, and I was going to spray caramel, but I think I put it in the laundry room and forgot. Nico Vlad. Cute cat, mate. Nico, are you from Australia? There's something on my. Yes, there is. Sprunken fan, what would you do in the situation you walk and see a pack of raptors? What you do? A hide, B run, C fight, D get eaten. Okay, Sprunken fan. Raptors are not nearly as large as they are in Jurassic Park, so actual raptors would not threaten me in any way. They're just big turkeys. They do have teeth, but I could kick the crap out of a pack of raptors. Well, it depends on the raptor. If you're talking about velociraptors, no contest. Utah raptors, well, I'm screwed. You kind of hope they're not interested in human. Rusty Dog, Jaws of Revenge. There's 4 Jaws movies. We don't talk about that. Psychic sharks that roar. Byron, ha ha ha. El Pistafo. Best part of Jaws 2, 1 and 2 is nobody has cell phone. Curazone, Acurus. Which franchise has more replay value, Halloween or Friday the 13th? Friday the 13th, the movies are kind of repetitive. Halloween, the movies are all insane. So, uh, I think it's Halloween. Halloween is the better of the two films. Mathematics, I see no bean eating. Yes, mathematics, you're supposed to buy the beans off my Amazon wish list. And you didn't do that, so I'm not eating them because they're not here. Nico Vlad, yeah, just got home, mate, after running through the woods for a bit. Were you naked? Byron, lucky you got to do your own laundry. I don't have that luxury. I gotta go to the laundromat downstairs. New York sucks. Pet Saint, please mind your language. It can be highly offensive at times. Sprunkenfan, it's short for Utah Raptor. Well, then I guess I'm screwed. VM, when was the last time you saw a movie in theaters and what was it? I do not remember. It was a couple years ago, though. I mean, I see every movie in theaters I can, but lately, it's just not worth it. Not making enough off my movie reviews. Mary the Duckina. Turkeys sometimes get pretty big and will chase someone down. Yes, but they're so delicious. Mmm, turkey. And raptors would likely taste a lot like turkey. VM, Pat Saint, burger off, you old. Come on, guys. Mathematics, hey Richard, would you consider giving me time out? Yes, I will consider that. Rusty Dog, VM Giggle. VM Giggle. Mathematics, hey Richard, I got the Boston beans. Right, well, when I get them, I'll eat them online. VM, Richie, can you check your list to verify what mathematics is saying? Making a list, checking it twice, gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. Seriously, this is kinda creepy. Why do we sing about this weirdo? Okay, purchased. Nope, VM did not buy the beans. Or no, mathematics did not buy the beans. Definitely no beans. No beans in here. Yep, no beans. Beans, beans, a musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. More you toot, the better you feel. Let's have beans for every meal. Byron, have you seen the Minecraft movie? Yes, I have. It was okay. Rusty Dog, what a bloody booger. Yes, mathematics, the beans are in my refrigerator when you come over and get them. Sorry, not gonna happen. El Pistafo, my appliances died during COVID. Actually cheaper and easier to do laundromat. Eh, not as much as I do laundry. Byron Vivar, you seem... read that one. Mathematics, hey Richard, where's the wasp nest? No more questions till I get the beans, dude. Mathematics, Byron. Chicken jockey! Red cow. Are you a cop? No. Did you booger on my drink? No, you didn't. Okay, good. Mary the Dakina. I work at a turkey plant, and people would believe what all you can find in a turkey stomach. So tell me, Mary, what can you find in a turkey stomach? Liam, would you rather never need to work again? Infinite money? Uh, or be happy for the rest of your life? Well, if I had infinite money, I'd be happy for the rest of my life, wouldn't I? That's kind of a trick question. Pet Saint, yeah, give me time out. I'll be a bad boy. Oh, oh, Pat Faint. Do you want a spanking? Sprunken fan. Next question. What would you do in the situation you swim and see a Spinosaurus? What would you do? A. Call a nuke. B. Recreate the extinction of the dinosaurs. Or C. Accept your fate. A Spinosaurus probably wouldn't even see me as a prey animal. They're kind of most likely just fish eaters. Byron, do beans get you? Hi. No. Mathematics. Hey, Richard, would you consider dressing up as a saint on live? Mathematics. Would you consider shutting up on live? Rusted Dogs. Santa Claus be a good name for a horror movie. I believe there is already one, but I'm not sure. There's a Santa Jaws. BM. Mathematics. You bloody booger. Indeed. Mathematics. Hey, Richard. They're in my refrigerator when you come over to get the Boston beans. Rusty Dog giggled. Red Cow said hi. VM giggled again. Red Cow. Nice hair stack on the water. What? Not sure what you... Hair stack on the water. Hmm. El Pistafo, I'm getting Chinese food today. Cool. Love Chinese. Byron, you would actually do well as a cop. You sort of look intimidating. Caramel, not on the keyboard. Not on the keyboard. Not on the keyboard. No. Yeah, I do well as a security guard, except for the fact that doing well as a security guard is not what security companies want. El Pistafo, I'm getting Chinese food. Read that one. Eugenio Capella says homosexual. Well, that's gay. Mary the Dakina. Bullets, pieces of pipes, screws, random bits of plastic, and wiring. I have also found a coin in his stomach before. Bullets? Rusty Dog, giggle. Mathematics. Hey, Richard, would you consider taking a dump on live? Hey, Richard, you upgrade the jam jar. Cat treats. VM, Mathematics, would you consider being funny on live? Byron, there is a hair in the water bottle. Yes. Probably more than one of them. Oh. This. Hair under the water bottle. No. Byron, did you ever think of that? Whoa. Eugene Coppola. Homosexual. Yes, Eugene. Or Eugenio. You are a homosexual. Be proud of your gay. Mathematics. Hey, Richard, I'm all oiled up. Yeah. El Pistafo. Richard, do you know about the 1959 Bull Lincoln scent? No, I don't. Jen Ramirez. I am still here. Mary the Dakina. Turkeys eat a bit of everything. Yes. And they're still delicious. Red Cow. Look. El Pistafo. Hi, Jen. Red Cow. Under. Mathematics. I only come on live when Richard is on live. Jen Ramirez. Hey, El Pistofo! Sprunken fan. I'm gay. Well, that's good. Sprunken, you can be gay. It's okay to be gay. There's nothing wrong with gay people. They're just people who are gay. Accept your gayness and tell the world how much you love them. Mathematics. Caramel, what did you do? Uh, hmm. Mathematics. Hey, Richard, would you consider eating a turkey on live? Byron. Hey, Richard, is Sunday morning most people are at church? Yes, well, I mean, that's why I did a live early yesterday before work, so that I could not worry too much about this one. Corned beef hash. What is the pick tonight? It is upholstery. Rusty Dog. Man, Woman, WC. Byron Vivar. Around the afternoon, I will get packed. Mathematics. Richard, keep off Grinder. Yes, I'm aware that you're on Grinder and I'm not going there. Rusty Dog. Achoo! Byron, have you smoked plant-based cannabis before? No. Ah! Ah! Oh, why do you always abuse my keyboard? Hmm. El Pistofo. 1958 was the last year for the wheat penny. 1959 is the first year for the Lincoln penny. A 1959 wheat penny turned up. Secret Service has verified it twice as authentic. Yeah. Um, every now and again, somebody goes into the mint and makes a coin that shouldn't exist. It happens. Rusty Dog, mathematics. Would you consider not asking stupid questions on live? Count Dracula, salute de Belino, Italy da Mario. Mathematics. Hey, Richard hangs out of grind looking for victims for his rape basement. Okay. Yes, you've earned your time out. Have 24 hours. Mary the Dakina, mathematics, that ain't right, say. Right. Byron Vivar, a coin. Ban Awaf High. Corned beef. Hash. I've been thinking about what you said about the security job. How can I make the gig better? I can create a problem or handle a problem like me, no Richie. Um, Creating a problem does not make the job better. Byron, mathematics, would you stop acting the fool? Mathematics is banned. Count Dracula. Lamborghini Contact Tonta Raba. Sprunkenfan. Ruby Chan, hi. What do you like? Chocolate mint, but I like you more. Nabby Chan, hi. What do you like? Chocolate. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Rusted Dog, how do you pay a clown? With funny money. You don't hire one. That's how you pay a clown. Miko Vlad, how long have you been streaming, mate? 54, almost 55 minutes. And I'm out of tea. Mary the Duckina, have a great day, Richard. Bye. See you, Mary. Don't let the turkeys bite. This is a kitty's butt. Look at how it is kitty and butt. El Pistafo, do you hear of the 2023 Philadelphia Extra V Error Penny? No, I did not. Rachel, hello. Hello, hello. Byron, hey Richard, would you like to visit New York? Is pretty ruthless around here, not as bad as LA, but you kind of get the gist. Yeah, there might be a time when I visit New York. No time soon, but you know, might go see a show on Broadway. The city's so nice, they named it twice. New York, New York. Okay, looks like we're about done here, actually, guys. What's going on with my caramel? What did you do? I actually don't know if I know how to. El Pistolfo, lots of stairs in New York subway. Byron, that's just rude. Red cow, you're attractive to your cats. Said hi. Hmm. Like I say, guys, this chat is definitely slowing down. Don't have a lot of likes. We're about at the hour mark. El Pistofo. A train at the gym just to handle it when I went. Or I trained at the gym just to handle it when I went. Yeah, I mean, New York they built up because they don't have earthquakes like California. Oh, 1 minute left. Well, 1 minute, 10 seconds. Rusty Dog. I sweat at the gym. El Pistofo. I think it was good stream anyway. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst stream I've ever had. Also not the best though, but so yeah, we're about at the end, guys. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. I'm Richard.